YouTube, Kurt Curtis. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the WWE Select sets, Select 2022 and Select 2023, and just the Select set in general. I'm going to compare them and compare the cards and stuff and talk about the differences between the sets and which one I like better for what reasons, and just kind of dig into that and talk about that. Before I continue though, just because I say I like one better than the other in any specific card or the set in general does not mean I don't like the other one. Both these Select sets, 2022 and 2023, are by far my favorite WWE sets that are out there right now. So I like them both, but it'll be interesting to talk about the differences. All right, guys, so I'm not going to be able to go over every single thing to compare the two products because it's just, there's too much stuff, it's too big, but I definitely want to go over the four main levels, the card levels: the concourse level, premier level, ringside, and mezzanine. So we're going to compare those four since those are like the main cards in the set, like as like the base cards with the parallels and stuff. So we're going to start with concourse, and I do just have random cards. I know it's not the same wrestler, so you definitely can't compare like the wrestler's card from each year, but I just grabbed what I had available right now. A lot of my stuff is inventoried for eBay, so I don't want to mix it all up, so I just kind of grabbed what I had available that was easy to grab. These are the light blues. So obviously there's some images that are better than others and stuff like that, so just it is what it is. But here we have 2022 and here we have 2023, and these are the light blues. These are the most common numbered parallel. So start with 2022. There's a Rhea Ripley. It's out of 299. And then in 2023, the light blue AJ Styles, it's out of 249. So I do like that there are some differences in the numbered cards, so it doesn't feel like the exact same set. And so we have in 2022, it's out of 299, and then the most common numbered card is out of 249. So I do like in 2023 how the numbered cards, for a lot of the cases, are a little bit more rare, but it's not always the case. The red 2022 is out of 249, and then 2023 is out of 175. So once again, it's more rare in 2023. The white is out of 99 in 2022, but out of 125 in 2023. So it's more rare in 2022. In 2022, out of 49, they have neon green and then the Blaster exclusive pink. I think people are sleeping on the pink parallel Blaster exclusive from 2022. You just don't see those come up that often, and they're really cool looking, especially the Bret Hart card. The neon green in 2023 is out of 75, so it's more common. And then with the heavy hitters, the tie-dye, the gold, the green, black 101, those are all the same. Obviously, you have like Gold Flash and Gold Wave, and you have a bunch of parallels that are not numbered as well, but these are just like the main ones. Also, 2023 added the black blue retail exclusive parallel out of 49, and also the blue wave out of 99, which is out of Tmall. So yeah, the numbers are different, and I like that. It kind of changes it up from the set, so it doesn't feel like the same set, even though a lot of the parallels are the same. First off, the light blue parallel I really like. It's one of my favorite parallels. I'm really glad that this is a common one, because then it's easy to get your hands on these. Like, I'm glad these aren't out of like 49 or something like that. They're both really nice looking. It's really hard to say. I think in general, like out of these two cards, the Rhea Ripley one kind of looks cleaner because this has like more going on in the outside. But I think in general, based on the whole set, comparing it as a whole set, the 2023 images are a little bit better. Not by much, but a little bit better. So I'm going to have to give the slight edge to 2023, even though I kind of like the 2022 cards better. But yeah, I don't know. I think overall, images, just basically on the entire set, I think the images in 2023 are just a tad bit better than 2022. And it is what it is. So let's move on to the premier level. And here I have an example of the blues out of 199. So these are the regular blues, not the light blues. Although the 2023 ones, the regular blues, basically look like light blue, as you can tell. The one on the left is darker. Got a JC Jane out of 2022 and Cody Rhodes out of 2023. These are both numbered out of 199. So these were... the premier levels were a lot more similar in numbers. The blues were numbered out of 199 in both sets. The maroons were numbered out of 149 in both sets. The purple were out of 75 in 22, and out of 99 and 23. In 2022, you get the pink. Here's a parallel I don't really hear people talk about at all, the orange parallel. In 2022, it's out of 35, and like no one ever talks about it. I feel like people forget that that one even exists. Like that's a pretty rare card, only out of 35. And in 2023, the orange is out of 49, and then, you know, tie-dye and under, it's basically the same. One thing I do want to point out between the two sets too, the 2022 sets have a huge rookie class because so many of these people just got their first cards, because when Topps had the license, they weren't really doing like, I don't know, as many wrestlers. They weren't showcasing like all the NXT wrestlers and stuff like that. So the 2022 rookie class is just massive compared to 2023. So it does have that going for it. Once again, in general, I think the 2023 images are a little bit better, but not by much. And I don't know, this is kind of very sharp and stuff. I mean, it looks cool, but this one is more smooth. Obviously, we're comparing two different wrestlers here, but these are pretty similar, you know, number-wise and all that. So, yeah, I'll probably have to give the edge to 2023 just by a little bit once again. Next up, we have the ringside level. I just got base cards here. Ronda Rousey on the left from 22 and Triple H on the right out of 23. So the ringside images for 2022 are awesome. They're some of the coolest cards that ever came out. And I didn't think it was going to be able to get topped. And then when I heard that the 2023 set was going to have horizontal ringside cards, I honestly was a little bit disappointed. But now that these are out, these 2023 ringsides are so sick. Just the images, they just took it up. They took it up a notch, and they look so cool. This is just one here, but you know, a lot of the cards are really nice looking, and I honestly kind of like them better than the 2022 ones, even though at the time when these were out, these were just so sick. So I can't believe I'm going to say this because I'm typically not a fan of horizontal cards, but I do actually like the 2023 ringsides a little bit better. Obviously, these are just base cards. With the ringsides, they're a lot rarer. There's not as many parallels. Obviously, you have some retail parallels, but you know, you got your silvers, which are case hits, at least out of 2022. I'm not sure about 23 if they're case hits or not. I don't know that 100%. And then you got your tie-dyes out of 25, and then, you know, your golds, your greens out of 5. So basically, if you want something better than the base card, you have to get a case hit or a card number 25 or less, or one of the retail parallels, which aren't necessarily cheap either. So that's what kind of brings the value up on these base cards and the demand for them, because not everyone has the option or can afford to get like a tie-dye or better ringside card, just because they look so cool, and you know, they're definitely not common. So I kind of wish that the ringside cards had a lot more parallels, you know, like light blues and stuff like that. But then it would just kill the value of them. So like, I understand why they do it, but I don't know, it just is what it is. Either way, both these are really sick. Now let's move on to the last level, the mezzanine. 2022 Terry Funk. We got 2023 Steve Blackman. This is another situation where I didn't think I was going to like the 2023 ones because they're horizontal, but man, was I wrong. The images, I mean, the images they chose just overall are so sick. The card looks clean. 2022s are not bad. I do like them, but I'm definitely going with 2023 again here. And this is a lot easier of a pick than the ring size, because the ring sizes are both cool. These are obviously both cool too, but it's just a lot easier to just pick the 2023 ones. And once again, I can't believe I'm saying that because they're horizontal. But yeah, that goes over all the main 4 levels of cards. So we'll talk about some more in 1 second. I do want to talk about some more things, some of the case hits and the bigger cards. Obviously, I don't have examples of all of them to show you guys. So, so in 2022, you had the zebra case hit in hobby, and you had the tiger and the elephant in retail. So you had the kind of trifecta zoo, the zoo cards to get all 3 of them. In 2023, we have the zebra case hit again, and we have tiger in retail. However, we don't have the elephant parallel. They got rid of that. However, they added the Firestorm insert in the retail blasters. I think the Firestorm insert is really cool. Would I like that over Elephant? I'm not really sure. As individual cards, I like it better, but it's really cool to have the Zebra, Tiger, Elephant, like, you know, try to get all three of the cards. They're all rare, and it's a nice zoo trifecta of cards. And you just don't get that in 2023. You just got the two. But it's really not that big a deal because they added the Firestorm insert. But just something to throw out there. It is kind of cool they changed it up, though. I don't mind that they changed it up, so it doesn't seem like the same set. Also in 2023, we had the color wheel insert. Now this was like, you know, these aren't even case hits. It's like multiple cases. I don't know the exact math. I'm not a huge fan of how the card looks, but obviously you can't deny the card. It is super rare and super sought after, and they're expensive. So they did add that. Did they need to add that? No, they already had Zebra case hits. Select has so much stuff, but they added it. But it just makes it, it takes it up a level. I feel like in 2023, I didn't know how they were going to do it, but they took it up a level. They added a lot more cards, a lot of chase cards too. Also in the T-Mall product, 2022, it's a little bit stale. There's really not that much to go for. In 2023, they added the artistic selections insert, and I forgot about these. Like, I remember hearing about these in the preview when they showed the checklists and all that, and then I took note of it but completely forgot about it. And then so T-Mall has that huge chase card, which didn't have in 2022, which is cool. I think they needed that. Also, T-Mall has the Blue Wave parallel numbered out of 99, which is an additional chase. So I feel like they definitely tried to up the game in the T-Mall section. They upped it basically in every section. So which set do I like better? Basically this whole video, for the most part, I've been favoring 2023. I like the images better. They added more high chase cards, hard to get chase cards. Seems like a pretty obvious answer, but honestly, I like the 2022 set better. Even though the images and all that I just said, doing all this praise for 2023, both sets are sick, don't get me wrong. But I like the 2022 set better just because of the time that it was happening. Like when 2022 Select came out, people didn't really know what to expect because we didn't have anything to compare it to wrestling card-wise. And it was just the coolest, man. It was so much better, in my opinion, than Prism and Revolution, and there were so many parallels, and I don't know, man, the hype was just so real. It was so fun jumping into like case breaks on Whatnot and just like trying to collect cards, buy singles off eBay. Just for so long, I had such a good time when that set came out that for me, just remembering that time, it means more to me, the 2022 set, than 2023. When 23 was coming out, I was hyped, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the freshness of it didn't last as long for me. We kind of knew what to expect, but obviously they took it up a notch, and the cards are all cool, and everything's good. It should have been an easy choice to pick it over 2022, but yeah, for me, it's just personal. Like the time that 2022 was out, like that time frame, I'll never forget. With wrestling cards, it was just so much fun. 2023 was fun too, but I just feel like it didn't last as long. The hype died down quicker. We've seen this set before at this point, so even though they changed it up, it got a little bit old quicker. Either way, both these sets are sick. Both these sets are awesome. Like I said, I'm not discrediting any of them. But for me personally, it's not always about like the card. It's about like your personal experience with them. And I don't know, different cards. People collect different cards for different reasons. You know, some people collect stuff you don't even like. You couldn't imagine someone wants that card and they want it. So everyone has their own reasons why they collect and their own personal experiences they've had. For me, just remembering back, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I'm going to remember the 2022 Select release more than the 2023, but that's just me. Like I said, both these sets are sick. Two of the best WWE card sets ever so far, in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. As always, until next time.